Hi, as you know, we are flying to Seattle, and that is where Jeff and I moved from back in June, and I miss it very much. And there's a lot of amenities and things that were just regular and I was used to having around me, and now that we live out here in Pennsylvania in a very small town that's very farmy and rural, we do not have a lot available to us. So I have made a big list, and if I can do it all, great, but I'm going to try to do as many as I can and totally just enjoy this time with my friends and family and just soak it all up. And I'm excited to share it with babies because they were just babies and now they're walking and like excited about things, so I think they're gonna have a lot of fun doing all these things, or most of them. So I want to have Starbucks every day. I want good Starbucks. The Starbucks here, gosh, Starbucks, you gotta get your stuff together. It's terrible. The wait time is terrible. It's the ones closest to us are Starbucks and Targets, and it's Target employees, which nothing against that, but it's almost like they're trying to fill in for a barista, like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, but okay, yeah, what do you want? And then like it's always one person, they aren't friendly. Anyways, that's a whole nother tangent, but I want Starbucks, and I want good Starbucks every day. I want Round Table pizza. And the best Round Table pizza is in the town my parents live. So I want Nummy Round Table pizza. Number 3, I want Central Market pizza. Can you tell I have a pizza problem? Central Market is only in Washington, and I think there's like 3 or 4 locations, one being in a town close to my parents, one being in Seattle, and one being in Ballard, which is close to Seattle. So yeah, I want Central Market pizza, and I want that like more than once. They have it where you like buy pizza and soda for like $3, and they have the barbecue chicken pizza. It's amazing. I want to go to Trader Joe's, and we actually already have this planned. On Friday, my mom and I are going to go get some food and some snacks from them. They have like, there's things that they have that no one else has that are just delicious, and our closest Trader Joe's is an hour and a half away in Maryland, and Jeff and I did make that haul once when we first moved here, just for something to do, and it was terrible. The people were rude. It was extremely busy. I got in it with an old lady. Like, yeah, we are never going back there. So to have it is literally down the street from my parents' house. So we're going to Trader Joe's. Number 5, I want to do the whole waterfront in downtown Seattle. Walk the waterfront and Pike's Place Market, and yeah, just kind of the whole Seattle experience. I used to take for granted because I'd be like, I already did that. But it'll be fun for the babies. There's tons of seagulls, the ocean waterfront, and onto that, one of the things I want to do is go to the aquarium. I want to, in the town my parents live, also go to their waterfront, which has a pier, and you can walk the beach, and you can push over the rocks, and all these little crabbies come out. I think Tristan will think that's so cool, because around here, like, again, the closest ocean waterfront is Maryland, and it's a haul. So, again, taking for granted that the ocean was all around the peninsula. So I think Tristan will just have a heyday with all the little crabs, and they have an awesome park, and again, it's like 5 minutes from my parents' house. I want to go to Benefit Brow Bar. Do you see these eyebrows? Do you see how much hair? I need a good wax. So, and I love them. They are awesome, and they shape them. I got addicted with them when I was pregnant because I would always wax myself, but then my belly would get in the way because like I'd get up close to the mirror and, you know, wax and stuff, and so it was hard to lean, and so I started getting spoiled by them, and I miss them. So I'm gonna get a nice brow wax. I want to go to the zoo, and that can be one or both, but there's Point Defiance Zoo and there's the Woodland Park Zoo. I would love to go to both of them. I also added to the waterfront in Seattle. I want to do the big wheel. My husband did it with my nephew, and then my other nephew didn't want to do it, so I stayed on the ground with him. So I haven't even been on it, and we lived in Seattle. So I think because it's closed and the babies love rides, I think they'll have fun. So we're gonna go on the big wheel. I want to go to Build-A-Bear. I think it would be cool. It's a tradition kind of. We did a bear for the babies when I was pregnant that has their heartbeats in it. And then we did a bear for them when they were giggling a lot. So they each have 2 Build-A-Bear bears. And then I thought it would be cool to get a special bear of this is our trip to Washington. Because we don't know, we want to leave here as soon as we can or get a transfer, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we'll go back to Seattle. It just means hopefully we'll go back on the West Coast. So maybe Oregon or something of that sort, but it's not, we'll know more down the line. But either way, I just think that the bear would be cool, hey, you got that when we went and visited. I want to go to at least a pumpkin patch. It is the month of Halloween, and we love that. Last year, even though the babies were, not even 4 months old, we went to, I think, 3 or 4 pumpkin patches. And just fun for pictures, to dress them up, walk around, feel the festivities. I love it. Want to go to the kangaroo farm. They have this place in a town that is a kangaroo farm, and they have just 40 plus wallaroos, wallabies, and kangaroos running around. They have lemurs, they have what else? The big thing is the kangaroos, but they have little other animals too, and when there's baby kangaroos, you get to hold them and snuggle them. It's so cool. And we've already been 3 times, but I wanted to take the babies before we moved, and we didn't. So I want to take the babies. I think they will get a kick out of it because they're free roaming. I mean, there's fences, but we're walking as they take us through the tour, and they're just roaming around. So I think they will get a kick out of it. Oh, you can feed the alpacas, and you know how the babies love feeding animals. So that is high on the list to do. I want to go to Golden Gardens and feed the birds. Jeff and I did it when the babies were just little, and when we had them on our front in the ergo. And I mean, more birds than you've ever seen. It's crazy. So again, you know how the babies love feeding the ducks. So I think it'd be fun. It's beautiful there. Want Top Pot Donuts. They are, or have the best apple fritters. I mean, the best. So that's right. And I'll be staying with a friend that lives in Seattle for a few days, and she lives close. Again, a lot of the Seattle things I'll be doing with her. So Top Hot Donuts, apple fritters, nom nom. I'm hoping to be able to take the babies to Casper Baby Pants. He is a guy that sings kid songs, and we did take them when they were younger, when we lived in Seattle. He does a lot of shows at they're just little ones, a half hour or so, where he'll sing a few of his songs, and they're always at local bookstores in Seattle area. And so I had taken the babies to him, so it's not a big deal. I wrote on his Facebook page saying we were coming to town, would love to take the babies now that they're walking, and I think they'd be cute because I think they'd end up dancing and rocking out, and it would be so cute. So if we can do that, awesome. It's not a big deal if we can't, but I would like to. Sorry, please excuse that. That's Jeff's phone. I would love to get my hair done. I don't trust any place around here to do my hair. It has not been colored since, I don't know, since the babies were 2 months old maybe, and they're 15 months old. So over a year. the terrible grow out. I feel blah. I feel like dowdy and blah when my hair is brown. I don't like it. Like an eyebrow waxing and a hair color could really like do some help for me. I would love to get a mani-pedi. Love it. Some of these things are like just like because I'm going to be around family and friends. Like we have no one here, so I don't ever leave the babies. It would be nice if, you know, since I have help maybe, that I could do a couple things to treat myself here or there just to get a break and like a refresh, you know. Would love, and I don't know if anyone likes, I don't know if anyone likes sushi, but there's this place in Ballard called Billy Beach Sushi. Has the best sushi ever, and like super reasonable. Like you get these big rolls for you go during their happy hour and it's like $5 and $6 for these huge rolls. It's delicious, it's fresh, it's tasty. Jeff's jealous of that if I go. Space Needle maybe, go hang out, take some cool pics around there. Children's Museum possibly. Again, a lot of these things are Seattle things to do, so I don't know how long. I mean, right now I have it set where I'm staying just a few days in Seattle, so some of these we may not do. I just kind of compiled a big list, and if I can do them, awesome, and if not, you know, there's always another time. But they have the Children's Museum. Cold Stone ice cream. I miss me some Cold Stone. Like frozen yogurt is big out here, and I think I've seen a Baskin Robbins. But visit as many friends and family, which I said that. Panda Express. There's no Panda Express out here. I know a lot of these things are food, but I like these things. These are like things I loved. So that is what I have right now for my list. I'm sure when I get there I'll be like, oh yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. But these are kind of like the things that I've missed and that I want to take the babies to do, and I'm excited to take the babies to. So I will make a follow-up video after my trip, and we'll see how many I actually checked off my list. There's 24, 25 if you count the zoos as separate. So we'll say 25 things that I want to do when I visit Seattle. Hope you liked this video. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you for my next one. Bye!